what's in this basket. Marianne Zemansky with us now. You're not telling me.
It's a surprise.
I tried opening it and you like smacked it.
Okay, what
like,
season is it at school? What are kids doing? What club is popular now just starting in schools where you have to use your brain to think, and it's really good to sign your kids up from kindergarten on?
They're just getting back after break,
yeah,
right?
well, it's a certain time of the year. Now you got to open it this way. So I put it in a basket so you wouldn't see. Chess club time.
I never learned how.
You never learned how to play chess. This is an oversized set. You can find this on Amazon.com. Look at how big this is. And it even has, you know, a whole mat and everything. You can put this on the kitchen floor. You can play it outside in the garden in spring. The whole idea is to sit down, learn the game if you don't know it, and play with your kids, because this is a great tool for math building skills.
Yeah.
So, I mean, kindergarten. Kids start in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Kindergarten, first grade.
Can you teach me one day?
I'll have my kids teach you. How's that?
There you go.
They're better than I am because they're in chess club every year at school.
Wow.
Okay, Mindstein is a game. There's a store in Chicago called Marbles. We don't have the store here.
Okay.
And I have to tell you, this is made by a local toy inventor, Peggy Brown. She's fabulous. She has fun games. Now, it's not just a trivia game. It's a trivia game that adds a little more, so you're using your brain a little more. So the whole idea is to read the cards. So, for example, one of the questions is, Happy Rabbit was the original name of which character? Bugs Bunny, the Energizer Bunny, or Bray Rabbit?
I'll say Bugs Bunny.
Bray Rabbit. Okay, Bugs Bunny is right. Okay, so you see the little C next to it? Well, on the card, there's 5 questions, and there's a letter. You have to remember those, or you could cheat a little bit and write it down, and then you have to figure out what word you can make out of those 5 letters. So you're not just answering trivia. Well, and what I love about this is I read through a lot of the cards, and you can really run the whole gamut on topics, but also ages, and some of them really make you think.
Yeah.
And if you look at it, you know, you're like, oh, I need this certain letter to make a word. I mean, you're really thinking. So I'm looking for toys here where you're using your brain power to think.
Yeah.
Tango's Junior. All this is are little shaped pieces, but it comes with many different designs. So with the number of, what are there, 8 pieces here, what you do is you create these different designs. You give this to a child age 4, 5, or 6, you wouldn't believe what they can do with it.
It looks like origami, you know?
It does, but you know what, the shapes are, or actually there's 7 shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shapes. So there's only 7 shapes, but there's many different things you can do with them.
Cool.
So again, using your brain power. This game, MindFlex Duel, now you've probably seen this before, because I think we've had it on once before, where you put these headsets on, and you think, and while you're thinking, you're moving a ball in air, and you can make it go through. This is like almost a game where you're making it do things. So how it works is very similar to, you know, when you get an EEG.
Okay.
The EG.
Oh,
EEG. EKG.
Okay.
It's similar, using brain waves.
Yeah.
But the whole idea is using your brain power. Yeah, well, if you have one sibling against the other, I mean, that's just it.
Yeah.
You know, it's totally fun. And then there's all these other toys out there that you can find out. Well, the Rubik's Cube, obviously, you're using your brain to try and figure that out. But, you know, this is, basically, it's almost like a headset where you're using your mind, and it's measuring your mind as you're playing with different apps. This one's a software called MindSpring. And this one, now we didn't test this out yet. We are testing out. You've probably seen it on an infomercial. And it claims to say that you're going to learn math a different way and you're really going to do it well. So Toy Tips is going to test it out and report back to see how well it does work. Because I'm very curious to see if it does.
Yeah, me too. Boy,
so
you have some really good
your
ones
brain,
here.
intellectual thinking power. And this is the time of year to pull all the toys out that you have already that, you know, incorporate math. Just to get practicing with kids, not only just for school, but for chess club.
Yeah.
Sign your kids up for chess club.
Very good. Marianne, thank you. Some real brain teasers here.
You're welcome.
Good stuff. Now here's a look at what's still ahead on Wake Up.